Neeraj Chopra, the name that made India roar for javelin, the athlete who carried a nation on his shoulders and returned with Olympic medals. Today he wears another badge of honor, the insignia of Honorary Lieutenant Colonel in the Territorial Army. What exactly happened? Why was he chosen? And what does this title mean for him, for the army, and for every Indian who watches him compete? First, the facts. Plain and simple. On October 22nd, 2025, a ceremonial piping event in New Delhi formally conferred the honorary rank of Lieutenant Colonel on Neeraj Chopra, with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and senior army leaders present. The government notification that made the appointment official shows the appointment took effect earlier this year, on April 16th. This is an honorary appointment in the Territorial Army, recognizing both athletic achievements and ties with the armed forces. But why him? Why now? There are four linked reasons. Exceptional sporting achievement. Neeraj has become one of India's most successful track and field athletes, Olympic champion and a global medal winner whose performances have elevated Indian athletics on the world stage. Honors like this are a way for the nation to publicly recognize sporting excellence and the pride it creates. A formal service connection with the army. This is not the first time Neeraj has been connected to Indian Armed Forces. He was inducted under the Army's sports scheme in 2016 and has held positions in the Rajputana Rifles Territorial Army structure, making this promotion an extension of an existing relationship, not an isolated celebrity gesture. Symbolic bridging of national service and sports. The armed forces use such honors to underline values common to both soldiers and elite athletes: discipline, sacrifice, teamwork, and national pride. Pinning the rank in a public ceremony sends a symbolic message. Sporting excellence is a form of national service. Inspiration and outreach. High profile appointments help the military reach out to young people and fans. It shows that the army honors excellence across society and that citizens who excel in their fields can become role models for broader national values. Now, what does an honorary lieutenant colonel actually mean practically? An honorary rank in the Territorial Army is primarily a symbolic and representational honor. It recognizes service to the nation and creates a formal link between an individual and the military. The holder may participate in public engagements, motivational outreach, and ceremonial duties, and may be invited to train or take part in select activities with troops. But an honorary appointment does not automatically translate into operational command or routine military duties like those of a regular commissioned officer. That said, in many past cases, honorary appointees have also undergone training, engaged with units, and sometimes completed brief stints with territorial army formations. The idea is less about deploying the celebrity as a soldier and more about embedding them as an ambassador for both sports and service. A quick timeline to put this in perspective. 2016, Neeraj joins the Army Sports Program and is inducted under the Rajputana Rifles Territorial Army pathway, a step that linked his athletic career with defense services. 2021 to 2024, global successes, including Olympic gold and subsequent medals, raise his national profile. April 16, 2025, government notification records the appointment as effective from this date. October 22nd, 2025, formal piping ceremony in New Delhi, attended by senior defense leadership. Now, how has the country reacted? Predictably, social media and news channels lit up. Supporters hailed it as a well-deserved recognition. Commentators called it a powerful symbol of how sports and service can mutually reinforce national pride. Senior leaders emphasized that the appointment celebrates perseverance, discipline, and patriotism, qualities Neeraj has demonstrated in abundance. So, is this unprecedented? Not entirely. The Territorial Army and the Indian Army have occasionally conferred honorary ranks on distinguished civilians and sportspersons in recognition of the outstanding contribution to the nation and to encourage civil-military ties. Each case is judged on the person's achievements plus any prior association with the forces. What makes Neeraj's case distinctive is the combination of sustained international successes in athletics and his prior service connection. Finally, why this matters beyond headlines. A country's hero shape national identity. When an Olympic medalist like Neeraj is formally linked with the armed forces, it reinforces a narrative: excellence, discipline, and service are interconnected. For young athletes, it says your achievements on the field can open unexpected doors to serve and inspire. For the army, it's an opportunity to showcase its values through an admired public figure. Neeraj Chopra's honorary lieutenant colonel rank is therefore both a reward and a statement. A salute from the state to a sportsman who has given the nation glorious moments, and a bridge connecting sport and service. It honors the past, symbolizes present pride, and quietly nudges future generations to aim higher. If you enjoyed this explainer, like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what does this honor mean to you? A sporting accolade, a national salute, or both?